in perspective, and I'd like you to see that scripture. Are you there with me in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter number 4? 2 Corinthians chapter number 4. On the 20th of October 2002, I was on a long fast. I guess that day was the 246th day of the fast. And then I had an encounter. Yeah, 200. Oh, I've not told you. Calm down, cool down. If you want to pray and secure the heart of God, it will take you like 1 year. I've not told you. You know why I know that? Because I have the experience. The authority from whence I speak to give you a timeline is based on my own experience. Your own might be shorter, but I am telling you, at least I have a prescription because I have the experience. People that know prayer, if you study the books of E.M. Bounds, they will teach you that you are not going to milk out the benefit of prayer until you learn how to pray for long. Not just 2 weeks of prayer, not 1 month of prayer. Most of you, the things troubling you are covenants of darkness that are 43 generations old. You think you will use your 3 months of prayer to change anything? You have not created any form of equilibrium that will entice the justice system of heaven on your behalf. The guys that did that, they killed people to do it. The guys that did that, they took blood to do it. They killed infants to do it. And then you just come up and then you believe that, okay, because you fasted 3 days dry, you should have accomplished something. If you want to see the power of prayer, you need to stay on it for a long time. Because in the spirit realm, there must be equilibrium. The grace of God by which you are praying makes the effect of what you are doing multiplied in the spirit realm. But you cannot separate the need for consistent input in order for the scales of justice, judgment, and equity to find a balance. It is in that atmosphere of balance that God will be right in giving you justice. I know you don't like this kind of talk. You see, I'm not just speaking from Bible study. I'm speaking from experience in my walk with God. There is a difference between a teacher that gives you information, that preaches from the standpoint of information, and a preacher that is speaking from a standpoint of understanding. He knows what he's talking about experientially. So his teaching can be three-dimensional. Anybody can listen to it, even people that are not in the meeting, and if they follow it, they will get the result. Because it's true. It has been modeled in the life of a man. And there is nothing more powerful than an example. In spiritual things, there's nothing more powerful than having an example. That's how the warlocks of northern Ghana, that's how they are reproduced. There is a major warlock that is the example that they are copying. So as long as that education continues, they replicate themselves, replicate that wisdom, transmit that wisdom, transfer that wisdom. Are you there? So like I said, I was on the 246th day of the fast. And in the place of prayer, I had an encounter with God, and the light of God shined upon me. It was during my youth service, and I was asking God, okay, after youth service, what next? I hope you know the Bible reveals that it is not given unto man to direct his steps. As wise as you are, you're able to do master's degree in University of Ghana. You don't have the capacity to direct yourself. And the moment you attempt directing yourself, you will enter into the valley of the shadow of death. David was being led by God. He said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Leads me beside the still waters, restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I. Now, God had been leading him to good places. He now said, I think I understand this leading thing now. He said, let him try himself. The first time he attempted, he ended up in the valley of the shadow of death. It is not given unto man. You cannot exercise that function, the function called direction. It's a component of wisdom that is classified. It's only God that has that input. Are you still with me? So it was in that fasting experience that God revealed my lot in ministry, where I'll be doing ministry, with who I'll be doing ministry. That's why it was in the same breath he showed me the woman I was to marry. In that